just dropped Pauline at the airport. She's off to Amsterdam with her pals. Early one, so it's like a 4 a.m. drop off. Forgot to film it, oops. Got my new boat. I'm gonna be rowing in that new boat today. It's some really good weather. And I might join in with some pieces with Edinburgh. Probably not though, but we'll see. So yeah, looking forward to showing you guys what the boat's like. Oh, door's unlocked. I ended up going back to sleep. Then I woke up at, Tokyo's just doing his shit. I woke up at 6:30 and thought that we had like slept in, and I woke up like, oh! And Pauline wasn't sleeping beside me. I was like, Pauline, we need to go. And her flight was at like 6 a.m. But yeah, bit of a jolt to the day. So you guys saw the last vlog. I crashed the bigger drone, but I actually have this other backup drone, which Pauline's parents, Martin and Liz, got me for my birthday, which I kept because I knew it would be good to have a backup. And then this one's kind of like more a portable one where like you could almost just throw it in your pocket. It's much smaller. And the big thing is these propeller guards, like you don't have to worry about crashing it because they need to be so light for regulations. They're so fragile. So I'll be giving this one a go today at the park, see what kind of footage we can get out of it. So I need to figure out how this drone works. I also need to figure out how to get the side mount camera onto the boat, because it's got the reverse wing rigger, which is like a kind of thicker thing, so you can't really like attach things to it. So filming content in a single by yourself takes a lot of tinkering and getting set up and remembering everything's charged. Remember you got storage on the SD cards. Remember you got the right attachments. Remember when you've got your drone that you're carrying all that stuff. And I'm still figuring out. I am getting into a rhythm. But what I will like about having my own boat is just leaving some of this stuff on it so that I know it's there and I don't have to go and screw around with it. So that'll make my life a lot easier. Bye. Felt really good being out in my boat. I went out in it yesterday. Some really, really nice weather right now in Glasgow. And yeah, had a really nice row. A couple little changes I need to make, but apart from that, it's feeling great. Bro, I feel wind. The forecast said glass. Back! It's okay. This is it, 2012 or 2012 F39. It is not 14 kilos, but yeah, solid hull. A few nicks and stuff like that on the rigger and on the hull, but just overall, a boat that fits me, a boat that's mine, a boat that's solid. Just so much happier. So I need to move my feet back more. I had a little bit too much space yesterday, and I'm going to try and attach the attachments to here to get the side. Sun's come out a bit more. Cool, so we got that there. Hopefully that's going to attach out and not get in the way of the oar when I'm rowing with it.
Because that's what I had to do, double.
Testing. I think that's working. I was just talking there, I didn't have the mic on. But yeah, was really enjoying being out in the boat. This thing feels so stable at the finish. And even while it's old and a bit beaten up, just the kind of connection at the finish feels so nice. There's a big difference I noticed with good quality boats, is at the back end, it just feels stable and connected and set. So it's really good. What is the plan? I'm definitely going to do 12K, maybe 16. However, if I'm able to link up with anybody here doing pieces, then I'm going to ask if I can join in. I think Edinburgh are doing 500s. They start in like 20 or 30 minutes. They'll start their session, so I might try and tie in with it. I'd like to just do one. I'm going to be that guy that just does one and be like, yeah, I could have done that for all of them. But I'll give it a go and see. If I can't, I might actually just tie myself with 1 500, and then, yeah, I've got some more races coming up that I've hinted to a few times. I need to talk about that maybe in another vlog. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy the rest of the session. I won't do as much talking anymore. And yeah, bye. Just gonna do a couple bursts first, and then get started. For the technical focus, it's gonna be really on down, cleaning away at the finish there. See how that goes. Yeah, looking forward to it. A little bit of nerves, honestly. First warm-up burst. Are you doing it from a standing start?
Yeah, we're doing standing start 0 to 500, then paddle 500, standing start K to 1500. Paddle to finish, turn around, do 2 in that direction, 2 more this direction, all 4 of those on pace, and then we do 2 final loops the last.
Yeah. You lost me at second 500. I stopped listening after that. Hey, so I thought I'd do a fun little voiceover for this. Yeah, how was it? It was, first off, really good fun. Really enjoyed it. Really motivating as well for me. Forgot how much I kind of like the sort of friendly, competitive side of rowing and being around other people who are faster than you to get better and get motivation and use it as a measuring stick. So yeah, that was good fun to get thrashed by these two guys. The start needed a little bit of work. That was the first standing start I've done in a single in oh my god, 4 years. Wow, I can't believe it's been that long since I've done race work. I've done some high rate work, but not so much in the single. So just looking at the technique in this, it was feeling good and connected in the legs, which is what I had been working on. But the catch was feeling a bit grabby. Like if you kind of look at my hands when they go up in the catch, it just doesn't look as smooth as I think it could have. And it just, I think it was a little bit tense. I wasn't getting good blade work out of the finish. And yeah, just the whole thing was a bit muscly and not very loose. So yeah, the second one I ended up doing was pretty good, but yeah, I just wanted to add a bit of a voiceover. Don't know what the hell is going on with these fucking graphics. I was editing it in the Cameras app and was trying to add on speed stuff, and for some reason there's a BMW ad on there, so yeah, they like change all over the place. But anyway, it's kind of cool. I thought I'd add it in. I don't know how useful seeing the slope is when we're rowing. I think it's meant for cyclists. But anyways, enjoy the rest of the session. We do end up doing another one. And yeah, I'm keen. I'm motivated to do more of these. I think afterwards, I do a bit of a debrief after the session. So I'll leave all that info for them. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. And also, let me know how much of this rowing you want to watch. Like, I can put in more of the session, I can put in less. I'm just trying to figure out what people enjoy watching the most. Either is doable for me.
I'll take that.
So yeah,
What about me?
cheers.
4?
1.
1.
Oh, bro. I did like time-based, I did like a 1.1.
What? Is that realistic?
No. Okay.
Of course not.
That was light as realistic.
What?
There's also, are they going at the same time or not?
5 seconds.
Also, they're over the line.
Can I do that? Yep.
Come
Now they're
forward,
moving.
sit ready, attention, go.
There he is.
I'm feeling a good pump in the biceps right now. Is that good?
Yeah.
Is that really?
What do you want? Blood flow, isn't it?
Yeah. Ah, that was good. Sorry. Enjoy. So yeah, this camera died, but whew, it's the first intensity I've done in ages, the first burst I've done longer than 10 strokes. I guess we'll end the single. No, that's not true, because I did the Heineken. Yeah, pretty spicy. Ollie and Josh are a good bit quicker than me, so I was getting pumped. Start definitely needs some work, but that's all right. But yeah, definitely technically ropey. I know with some practice I could definitely tidy up that start and get some speed back. And even just doing some work at a high rate in the single was pretty physical. I was getting on the legs, but hey, it was good fun. And yeah, we can chat about it more in the car. Okay, I was hoping to play around with the drone, but I don't think I'm gonna have time. Oh well, just imagine really cool aerial drone shots. The smaller one, I also don't know like how far it can go or how high it can go. Cool, I've got 45 minutes until I need to be home for a call, so I gotta go if I want to get showered. I was hoping I'd have time to pick up a nice coffee, so I'll see what time it is when I get back. Right, let's go. They're doing renovations at the park, so there's no access to the facility. Well, there's some porta cabin toilets, but no shower. And one of my favorite things to do after training is get a nice shower, get clean instantly, clean clothes, clean socks, and just feel refreshed and satisfied. Get hydrated, get a good nourishing meal in. And this is maybe too much information, but if I don't get showered quickly, and I leave all my sweat on my body for like 30 minutes and it dries in, I always just slowly start to get these like blackheads appearing, and it's maybe more information than you'd like to know, but got calls today from 12:30 until 7. So yeah, the weekends for the next few months are going to be filled with work. I've probably been averaging about 70 hours of work recently. 70 hours of work? 70 hours a week. 70 hours of work a week. So, but it's good work. I like doing it, but it's definitely a phase where I'm maybe doing more than I would choose to do. I just know the value in having rest. But the other good thing is my migraines have been holding well. I think, honestly, a big thing is stress, number one. But then I got this from a friend who gets migraines, and she said staying super hydrated, almost like overhydrated, helps. So yeah, I mean, I'm going piss all the time, but it seems to have helped. And anytime I've had a migraine or had felt like I was about to get one, it's normally been when I've been really dehydrated. So one thing I was thinking about just there, I was like, I would have liked to been fastest there. I would have liked to been winning. And I was like, yeah, that would have been good. But then I was like, what would happen if I was winning there? I'd probably be sitting here thinking, both those guys are pretty quick. I could probably be competitive if I started to train again. And I'd end up diving too much into training. I would get distracted, I would get carried away, and probably go overboard and end up losing focus with work, and then also risk putting Pauline through that again, where I'm going to bed at 7 p.m, no more weekends, going racing all the time. And while I massively enjoyed that chapter of life, it's definitely something that's behind me. So it's kind of good in a way. I was thinking about it. I was like, it's kind of good to be reminded how much work it takes to get to the top end of the sport, and being able to make a boat feel good at low rates it's only a small piece of it. And the big, massive part of being fast is doing shitload of training and doing it consistently for years. So, and there's no shortcut around that. There's no quick hack coming back that you can do. And it was kind of just making me think about how much work I put in when I was training, and how dedicated I was to get to where I got to, and how I'm so far away from that now. So it's good. I would like to. So me and Sam Mayer, a guy I rode with in the GB team, we're both thinking of doing a double. One of the races coming up this summer down in England, and then depending on dates and stuff like that, I've got loads and loads of travel this summer. I'm going to be going to Brit Masters to do coaching. However, when I'm there, I might enter the single. I don't know, enter some boats. Maybe. I've never raced 1K before. That could be bad. And yeah, Scott Champs potentially as well. I think that could be good fun. It's normally a pretty good standard there. From what I understand, Josh, Ollie would be there, the two guys that I was doing those 500s with. Bear in mind, I also just did 2, and they were just starting. They had about 8 more to go. So, but no, it's good. And that's one thing I liked about Edinburgh was that you would do those pieces every weekend and you would get prognostics, which are like percentages. So you could compare your times relatively to, say, you know, the women's double or something like that, you know, the lightweight quad or whatever, and see relatively where you stood. And I'm just kind of thinking of, like, you know, it could be a bit of a measuring stick as well. So I've said to the Edinburgh coaches, I'd like to do a little bit of that. And I just find having something to measure yourself against, having something to hold yourself accountable, for me, it just makes training so much more fun and so much more structured and aimed. And I remember when I quit rowing for the first time, and I used to always squat. And when I would squat, I would keep my feet narrow to replicate a foot plate. And just stuff like that. All the things that you did in training, whether that was eating, sleeping, obviously your training, were aimed towards the goal of getting faster as a rower. And the first time I went to the gym to squat, I just by habit went to that narrow stance position. And I was like, fuck, I don't need to stand like this. I'm not training for the sport anymore. And I was like, I'm just in the gym to exercise. Like, it was this whole new, oh shit. Thank you. You're going to let me in or no? It was this whole new concept to me, so it's kind of funny. Yeah. What was I saying? So, they're going into racing season now. I don't know how many more timepieces they're going to be doing. They'll be away all the time on training camps and stuff, but even if it was just like a training partner or something, maybe Sam and we might hold each other accountable as doing some ergs or something, or I don't know. But yeah, already I'm just I'm kind of enjoying that side, and yeah, the competitive side of it as well. You know, I like getting better and I like improving. So, and now that I got my own boat, I just need some blades, which are on the way, and then I'll be good to go. And then I want a roof rack for my car, and I want to go about all the places in Scotland and show you guys stuff. Also, the Clyde is probably going to be easier for me to row from. The park is great, but it's a bit of a pain in the ass for the council because you can't go out very early. You have to go out like 8:30 on the weekends, 9:30 during the week. And what I'd ideally like to do is go out like Wednesday mornings, maybe before I start work at kind of like 7 or something. So there's the Clyde, and then there's the canal, which is a bit further away. But that's both. You know, you don't have to sign out or any of that bullshit. Such a great day to be spent doing 7 hours online on calls. God damn, this is delicious. Okay, I have a bit of time between calls now, so I'm going to go out into the sun and do a bit of work there. Anytime I do this, I always fucking hate it and last 5 minutes and go back upstairs, but there's something inside of me that keeps drawing me back, saying like, no, I can be more productive outside in the sun. I got to get out in the sun. So we'll see. Imagine having a dog that does that all the time. And a massive part of your job is sitting on Zoom and trying to have focused conversations. Yeah, already I can just tell I don't want to do it. Fucking so stupid. Alright.
Alrighty then, that's me gonna call it a day there. Had some good calls. I just love talking about rowing, honestly. And it's basically what I do for a living. That is what I do for a living. I'm gonna go and get some food. Oh, also, see you watching. I know that there's not many people watching these videos, but gonna comment on the video. I want to know why you're watching.